Hi, this is Alice Bull from ScrapBookWonderland.com in the ScrapHappy membership group, and I'm at Creativation 2018 at the Becky Higgins booth for Project Life. I'm so excited to be here, so please tell me about all the stuff that you have for us this season.
We have all the things.
That's
what we have. So I'm going to introduce you to my product manager. This is Kari.
Hi.
And Kari is going to be by far more knowledgeable than even I am about the latest and greatest. So
I was going to say, not about all the things,
not about all
probably
the things.
about a lot of the products that we have in the
That's your product.
That's my job, yeah. I actually work directly with our designers to come up with the different products that we put out. So I've known for a long time what we had coming, and I always love to get to show it off to people when we come to a show. So let me show you. We'll start with our value kits. Value kits are kind of our smaller product offering. Some of them come with embellishments and some do not. The most recent ones that we put out actually do not have embellishments this season. So we kind of, we try different things, and so we went without. These two are the ones that we've put out. This one is called Fun Day, and it's just, let me pull that down for you. I don't know if I should are you zooming in here on the camera? I'm like, all right, I didn't know what I should be doing. Anyway, this one's just kind of like a fun, it's got a little bit lighter color palette to it. Again, Fun Day with the idea of every day's a fun day, everyday moments, you only live once, live large. This one's really fun, designed by an artist named Wilhelmina van der Linden. Okay, and this one here is called the Stories Value Kit. This one was designed by Krista Solon. And I've known Krista's work for a long time. I was super happy to be able to get to collaborate with her on this. One thing that we heard when we introduced this one is people really loved it because it felt very neutral. It could work really well for boys or girls. It's all very story-based, which is what our documenting is about. And so it's great, just really good prompts for storytelling. It's got great blues. It's got the beautiful wood tones. Anyway, people seem to be really, really drawn to this one. Couple of other ones that you'll notice on the wall that you probably haven't seen all along this row. We've got a few new products coming from Heidi Swap. This one is Paige Evans. This one is a Maggie Holmes. These are actually going to be coming to a big box store here in the U.S. this spring. So this is sort of a sneak peek on that. They're not going to be available to U.S. customers during this show. They can be able to pick those up later in the year, but they are going to be available to international customers. So that's why we have them here, so our customers can see those. But look for those here in the U.S. coming this spring. I'm not going to tell you who's picking them up, but they are coming. And then if you don't get them there, then obviously they'll be available later in the year.
Okay, now I'm going to do a little timeout.
Yep, please.
A quick refresher, because I think you probably have viewers that maybe not everyone knows what Project Life is. So maybe this is a good time to just do a little refresher on what the system is and what it looks like. So it is all about scrapbooking made so much easier. So we really believe in the idea of doing scrapbooking in a way that makes sense for you, that you connect with. And at the end of the day, for a lot of people, they know that if it is complicated and crafty and very embellished, they won't do it. And so that is why Project Life was created and why it exists, is because everything that we've designed is meant to be easy and quick. So you can see photos slip into pockets, cards slip into pockets, you add a little journaling, and you get this beautiful scrapbook without having to cut or glue anything. So, quick little refresher on Project Life. I know you know that.
I definitely do.
But maybe you don't know that yet. So, all right, so back
I'm
to
going to jump back in.
probably some, hi, she's back. Do we have any new core kits?
We have a couple new core kits,
Tell us
yes.
about the core
I'm going to start with this one here. This is Project 52 Rad. Now, Project 52 is something that we put out starting a few years ago. I think this is our 4th collection. One year we did it just digital and app exclusive, and then people were like, no, we still want physical products. So we've put out another couple. This one was designed by Emily Merritt. She's actually here at the show. I wish she would just walk into the booth so I could magically introduce her. But anyway, Project 52 Rad. It's got a really fun vibe. It's quirky, but what makes this unique is that it's designed to specifically document on a weekly basis. So you're going to notice in this album here, you've got the cards that have that big bold number. That would be documenting the week number. So this would be like week 7, with the idea that you then would use 2 pages or 4 pages or however many you want to use for your week, and then that's just documenting. You pick a few of your favorite photos. The cool thing about that is for people that don't know where to start, Project 52 becomes a great way to introduce them because it gives them direction. Instead of saying, here's some stuff, good luck with that, it's like, here you go, it's meant to be done on a weekly basis. We guide you through that with the numbered cards, and then you choose how much or how little you're going to document every single week. So people love Project 52. This collection has an album that coordinates with it, core kit. You've also got these darling stickers. Let me show you. They're so cute. So, so, so cute. They're chipboard, so they're nice and thick. Look like that. And then we also have a set of, I'm blanking on the name right now. They're themed cards. They're specialty cards, actually, because they actually have this copper foil on them that's really gorgeous.
So pretty.
Okay. So that is Project 52. And then we have one other new core kit. It's over this way, so we're going to backtrack just a little bit. And this one is called Snapshots. And this one was designed by Nicole Seitler. And again, you can see on this one, it's totally gorgeous, beautiful color palette. This one has a little bit more of a vintage feel to it. It's got some florals, but it's also got some really great just geometrics, very everyday documenting type prompts. So this one's super fun. It also has an album that coordinates with it, as well as stickers and the specialty cards too. The specialty cards for this one have gold foil instead of copper foil. So, yep. Now, one thing you want to notice about our new products, all the ones that I've just shown you, they all come with square corners now.
Yay!
I know. So for years and years and years since Project Life came out, we've always had rounded corners on our cards. It's kind of become a trademark for us, something that really set our brand apart, because as more and more companies put out their cards, we were one of the only ones that had rounded corners. But we continued to hear from people who were like, I want square corners. I can always round the corners if I want them round. And so after years, we've listened. Not that we weren't listening before, because we were. But it takes a while to transition to something different like that. So we've done that with the square corners. So all these new products have square corners, but the other new product that we have here at the show, for those of you who still want round corners, because we know you're out there, we've actually introduced this new punch. It's a multi-corner punch, multi-corner rounder, I should say. It's got 3 different diameters of roundness on there. And so if you still really love the idea of round corners, this is a great solution. The punch is actually really smooth. It works great. It's got a really narrow roundness to it, and then it's got more round, more round. So it's got 3 different kind of diameters or radius, I guess. This one right here on the corner is the one that is the closest to what our round corners were before. So if you're really looking for that same look to carry through your albums, then this one over here is going to be the one that is closest to you. So that's our other newest product here at the show.
Cool.
So, you have any other questions while we've just got, themed cards are a little bit more, again, a smaller product offering, a little bit more thematic. We've got everything from Christian to teen boy and teen girl, lots of different themes there. Also just different core kits, album sizes. I'm not sure what else I want to show you, but you have any other questions?
I don't have any questions, but maybe
Okay.
let's have a look at some of the albums so that we can
Okay, you bet.
see some of the new albums that you have.
You bet. So the newest albums that we have are the ones that are going to coordinate with our core kits, but we always have a sampling of our faux leather albums are going to be probably the nicest, the most high quality. They're beautiful. They also come with an envelope page inside of them, as well as some of our photo pocket pages. The faux leather albums come with those.
I'm going to show an
You're going to, yep.
Those are really for the memorabilia. So here's an example of an 8x8 one, and it has a self-enclosed flap or self-closing flap. And so your memorabilia, your tickets, your brochures, your awards, your flyers, your special birthday cards are kept safe in a memorabilia pocket.
And the pocket right here actually will fit one of our Project Life cards, so you can label whatever it is that you put inside there. So that's really cool about our envelope pages. And then we've also got we've got 6x8 albums, 8x8 albums. The 8x8 albums are great if you are one who is using the Project Life app, or you're a digital scrapbooker that is printing actual pages. That's what this album is right here. This is an 8x8 album that is full of, so sorry, I didn't mean to bump your microphone, that are using our actual page protectors. So instead of the divided pocket pages that we normally use with Project Life, these are full page protectors that you can slip these in. These are 8x8 prints. These were all created in the Project Life app. So if you're saying, I don't know, I don't want to get out all the materials and things like that, but you're really into using your computer or your mobile device for documenting, this is a great thing. We've got 8x8 albums. We also have 12x12 albums with these page protectors. You just print those right out and slip them into your album. So even if you're not like into the physical product and all the embellishments and things like that, this is another great solution. Our albums are great quality. We've got all these different size page protectors that work as well to contain those pages.
So to piggyback
Yes, ma'am.
on what Kari was
Yep.
saying, we love hybrid. And we love that so many of our customers are figuring out what works for them. Some of them are 100% into the physical product. Some are all about, I want to lay in my bed and do it on the phone and print it through the app and be done. A lot of our customers are finding the best of both worlds in one way or another. And that this is a great example of a blending of having the digital convenience of creating pages a certain way and yet still being able to use the physical product and include the memorabilia. Yeah. So hooray for hybrid.
Yeah. I love it. I do the load challenge, the layout a day challenge 3 times a year, and you wouldn't believe how many people use your app to get their page done every single day for a whole month.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's so easy and absolutely the best way. I've done it myself.
And yet they can take those pages and slip them into an album that they've been working on through the year that are beautifully embellished pages or that have the divided pocket pages as well.
So it's not an either or, it's an and. Totally a situation of and.
If we can get philosophical, because we're talking that way,
let's get deep.
Deep
thoughts with Becky Higgins. We were just
talking
about this.
So deep thoughts. I just want to say that some people do feel the I'm going to say OCD tendencies, because we all have them, and saying, well, but no, if I do physical pages, they need to all be. The thing to think about is that at the end of the day, when we're all long gone, and 100 years from now, some great whatever is going to be looking at the scrapbook, will they care? Will they care if they're looking at a pocket page with physical prints and cards, and then they flip and they see a page that was printed through the? No, like that. They're seeing pictures. They're seeing pictures and stories. Period. It does not matter how they come together. Okay, I'm done.
Well, and in your current life right now, when you show your kids your albums, they're not like, this one has pocket pages, this one printed. They're not looking at that. They're like, I'm so cute in that picture. Look how little I was. Right?
Don't even get me started on the self-esteem boosting benefits of scrapbooking for the children. Like it's a real thing. Yes.
And for yourself. Because when I look back at the pictures that we took and telling the stories, I'm like, that's right. Maybe I'm not the worst mom that I think I am, because 2 days ago I felt like I totally failed. But a week ago, look at the things that we did.
Totally. Yep. And when you're doing it, you are also, without even realizing it, you're becoming even more aware of how good life is. Because there's a lot of crap going around all the time. There's a lot of difficult times, down days. You feel like you're not doing your best. And then you take the time to document good things and good times and special moments. And then you're like, you know what? Life is actually really sweet. And we're really blessed, even when life is hard. So, amen and amen.
One other thing I was going to show you are all-in-one kits. So these are actually designed to be very giftable, but also a great entry point for people. So if they don't know where to get started, this is a great place to start. Because they come with a coordinating album, a card set, and all the pages that you need to complete the album. This one here, again, is based on the Project 52 concept. So if you look at it, you'll see that there are numbered cards for each week, but they're smaller. So you can see these are 6 by 8 pages instead of the big 12 by 12. Some people get really overwhelmed by a large album. This is a great place to start. It gives you something smaller. And then all the cards coordinate with the album. So in one product, you can pull it off the shelf and you have everything that you need to get started. It's a great
confession time.
Yes.
This one here is already in my stash.
I love it. See, right there. And that's, oh my heart, this one here was designed by Paige Evans as well. This one is a Maggie Holmes collection. Her Bloom collection, we turned it into Project 52 Bloom. Anyway, but again, same thing. Everything coordinates. It makes it so easy. You don't have to think about it. Think about a birthday gift. You have a friend, she has a ton of pictures. Give her that. She has everything that you need to get started. This is super great for, young teenagers. I've got teenage girls at home. They have all kinds of pictures. They're always taking pictures with their friends. It's a great place to start for them to go ahead, print out some pictures, throw them into an album. Super easy. So our all-in-one kits are a great place, great entry point for people who don't quite know where to start scrapbooking. So over here, we've got basics, tools and cards and storage. This is a planner that we've had for a little while. I know planners are a really big thing right now. This is a really simple one. You would just get the page set here. They're not numbered, so you can actually fill in the dates and the numbers, so it doesn't have to start necessarily January 2018. This is a revolving sort of a thing. Make it work for you. We've got zipper pouches that go in there. What's cool about these here, these are actually perforated grid cards. So part of the Project Life system that is so big is the journaling aspect of it, using lines or grids on our cards. We always include those to kind of help guide your journaling. Well, these actually are made to slip right into the planner. I don't have one that's open right here. But what you can see here, they're actually either 2 4x6 cards or 4 3x4 cards. They've got hole punches on them, so they go right into your planner. And then if you're out and about and you have something, your kids say something funny, you want to write something down, you can pull out that, you can tear it off the perforated and slip it right into your album. So
That's
for something,
wonderful.
yeah, a lot of people I know will take, you know, a pack of grid cards and like keep them in their purse or whatever, but this actually goes right into your planner and it would work great. So those are fun. Journaling pens. And the last, I guess, is over here. Home by Becky Higgins. Do you want me to point this out as well?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Home by Becky Higgins is actually a separate brand from the Project Life brand. American Crafts produces all of our products for Project Life. Home by Becky Higgins are products that we're actually producing on our own. And so this is kind of our next foray, sort of the next branch, I guess, of the business. We've started small with simple notebooks and stone wrap. And we are working hard to bring even more products to you guys that are going to be along this home genre. So we're super excited about it. Our simple notebooks are literally just that. They are simple. They are made with designs that are really embracing of our brand. So this one is Cultivate a Good Life. And then the back has and record it. That's our company's tagline. People who have followed the brand for very long know that tagline really well. But we've taken artwork from some of our Project Life collections and turned those into notebooks. Some of them are just design fun. Like this one doesn't come from a collection. It's just simply gorgeous. Anyway, they're all really neat. They've all got some sort of a foil touch. These have copper foil on them. These have gold foil. But they really, the bottom of each one says Cultivate a Good Life and record it. And then you can use them for anything. They're perfectly spaced. You can use it for journaling. You can use it for list making. You can use it for doodling. So these are all just ideas for what you can do with the simple notebooks. And then with the stone wrap, what makes stone wrap unique, you look like you're a fan.
Such a cool product. I love it.
I love it. Stone wrap is super unique because it's actually made of limestone. It's not made of paper, which means that it doesn't tear the way that paper does. It's super durable. It is water resistant. It's great for not only wrapping gifts, but also for DIY type projects. We know people that have put this up in their kitchen as a backsplash because you can actually wipe it down, and then when you decide that you want to switch it out, you can. But it is just super durable. I'm going to cut this because you don't have hands, and Becky stepped away for a second. But what's cool about this is, actually I'm going to turn it this way so that I can hold it right. This is going to be really awkward, but it's all right. So if I snip it, watch this. That really is just as smooth as it looks on camera. It literally slides right through. It cuts beautifully. It cuts straight. You'll never get a paper cut with it because it doesn't have jagged edges. It doesn't tear that way. But the cool thing, because it's water resistant, everything, you can use it for covering books. You can use it for DIY. You can hang it on your walls. You can wrap your gifts with it. My kids have unwrapped gifts and then given me the paper back because they know that I can use it again. You can use it for baggie toppers. Give it as gifts. It is a great quality product. So you can see we have lots of different patterns here. We've got it here at the show because we're trying to show it to as many retailers as we can. Obviously, we would love to see our home products go into more and more stores, to like Joann and Hobby Lobby and Michael's. So this type of a show is a great place for us to have the opportunity to introduce it to new people so that they can see what we're doing and hopefully get it into their stores.
And people are excited. I saw all of the people wrapping their Christmas presents with it, and they were like, I am never using paper again.
Yes. It really is kind of one of those products that once you see it, once you feel it, once you touch it, and we say that all the time, it's like you have to see it, you have to touch it to get it. Once you do, we would see when we went to Pinner's Conference this last year, everybody who would cut through it, they're like, oh, wait a minute, that's different, you know, and then they would walk away with 3 rolls because it's amazing. So
that's so great, Kari. Thank you so much
course.
for giving us the grand tour of all the new products here with Project Life and Becky Higgins.
We're glad that you could be here.
Thank you so much.
Hey, you bet.
And this is Alice Bull from ScrapBookWonderland.com at Creativation 2018.